Hi everyone, my name is Kristin Hayes and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I am excited to show you some new products out of the upcoming August to December 2021 catalog, also called the Holiday Catalog. I'll show you the cover. I'm not allowed to open the pages, show you that yet, but I can show you one of the projects I made using some of the new products. So let's get started. This is the card and we're going to get started. So I have a piece here of Handsome Hunter, and this is cut at 8.5 by 5.5, and I did score it at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of the Harvest Meadow DSP. This is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. And I will show you the other papers in there. So you've got some really nice fall looking shades, but you also have some patterns that'll go with a bunch of different other projects as well. Like usual, I feel like I say that about all the DSP because I really do just love it. Oh, that's really pretty. I don't even think I noticed that one yet. At the end of the video, I'll show you another card I've already made using this same bundle, so you can see another sample too. This is gorgeous. That reminds me of like wintry effect. Very nice. Okay, so the stamp set is called Nature's Harvest. I figured I wouldn't bombard you with Christmas quite yet. And this is the stamp set. We're going to be using this piece right here and then this sentiment right here. It does have matching dies. This is one of them that we're going to be using for the sentiment. And it came split into two different cards because there's so many dies in this set, and they are a little bit on the larger side. So this one will do this right here. This one will do this. This is good for the smaller sentiments. And then these are some extra pieces that you can just add to your projects that are really pretty. I always mount mine on magnetic, piece of magnetic, it's not paper, but you know what I mean, just so it stays nicer in the sleeve, All right, so anyways, this is gonna go on, let me see if I have some Stampin' Seal here. Here we go. This we're just going to adhere onto the Evening Evergreen, because that we're not putting anything under it. Or all right, let's just center that on. There we go. And now let's do some stamping. So for the flowers and the sentiment, I used the shimmer white, and I don't know if the camera will pick it up. It's shimmery white, I think it's called. And the shimmery white is actually in the annual catalog, but it gets overlooked quite a bit, I think. So I'm going to start with some Cajun Craze, and I'm going to take the flowers and just ink them up. And then just center it on my scrap piece here. We're obviously cutting it out, so, oh, isn't that so pretty? I just love it. All right, and then we're going to do the sentiment in Evening Evergreen, and I have that mounted right here. And again, I'm doing it on the shimmer white. Ink that up and just give it a good press here. There we go. So let's just slide that closed. And then I am going to bring out my heat tool and just heat set this a little. It doesn't add any effects or anything, but I notice sometimes with the shimmer white, it doesn't dry quite as fast and it might smear a little, and you don't want your hard work to be smeared. So we'll just do a quick set with the heat tool. All right, that should do it. I just, like I said, didn't want it to smear. So to cut these out, I used the layering circle dies, just these right here. And I used this larger one, and I did a piece of Cajun craze already. And we're gonna take, that was the largest scalloped. And then this is the largest straight edge. We're gonna use that for this. And then we're gonna use this piece that is part of the Nature's Harvest dies. What are they actually called? Just Harvest dies. We're going to use this. And the stamp set and the dies are sold in a bundle. Not the circles, the Harvest ones, obviously. So let me just bring the die cutting machine up here. Once again, I'm working in tight quarters, so... All right, so let's see if we can fit these both on together. Now this sentiment just fits in. So I'm just gonna fiddle with it just to make sure I've got it. That looks good. And you know what? Let's do them one at a time so we don't have them shifting on me. All right, so we'll send this through. There we go. There's our sentiment. I always feel like I'm saying that word incorrectly, but I think I've got it right. All right, and now we're just going to center the circle around these flowers, getting the image that you want in the middle there. Okay, so that's that piece. Now, what I did next is I took, this is called the Time Worn embossing folder, and you can see it just gives a nice aging kind of effect. And we're just going to put our stamped image right in here, and we're going to send it through the machine again. So I'm just going to switch it out for my number 4 plate, I think this is. Yep, my number 4 plate. And this is because it's a thicker embossing folder. It's one of the 3, I think they call them 3Ds. All right, so we'll take that out. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hit the camera. Probably just made everyone seasick. All right, sorry about that. And then here's our piece run through the die cut machine. All right, so we're all set with that. So let's put that aside. All right, and then I have a detailing piece here of evening evergreen trim, and it comes in like a very vanilla color, really. It's called the Diamond Weave Ribbon, and it's 3/8 of an inch. And all I did is I used some one of my Stampin' blends and colored it in. I'll show you quickly on here, and I just colored it in like this, made sure I got the edges, and then I flipped it over and did the same thing. And you can do this obviously with any color that you like, so you have a whole assortment of possibilities with this trim. But it does take a minute to dry. That's why I did it off camera. As you can see, it's all over my fingers, but that's okay. All right, so to put our card together, we're just going to adhere the flowers, maybe, there we go, the flowers to the Cajun craze. Now I have adhesive on my thumb. All right. Okay, and then we're going to adhere the ribbon on the back. Now, one thing about this ribbon, I have found it's not easy to stick. So I'm going to use 2 methods. I'm going to use a glue dot, and I'm going to use some of the Stamping Seal Plus, because this is a little bit heavier than the regular Stamping Steel, a little bit stronger. So I'm going to also use a glue dot because I don't want to lose it once my project is together. So we'll put a glue dot on top of that. Seems real sticky. And I'm just going to fold this and then spread it out just a little bit. Clamp it on. Oh, that's nice and sticky. Okay. I was having trouble when I did the sample, so that's nice that it worked a lot better this way. First, I was just doing the glue dots, and for whatever reason, maybe my ribbon was still wet too. But anyways, it worked now. So we're just going to put on some dimensionals on the back, and then we're just going to put this right about here. And then our sentiment is going to come right across here, and we're going to use a dimensional on one side that's sticking out, and then the side that's on the flowers, I'm just going to use some more stamping seal just to anchor it so it's not floating around. But if I put another dimensional on, it would be uneven. So there's that. And then what I did is I took some of these really pretty, these are brushed metallic adhesive backed dots, and I just put a few around. You can put them wherever you would like, use whatever. Actually, any of the colors would have worked with this card. I just like the gold. And then we'll put this one maybe right here. So that's all there is to it. So let me show you. This is the card we made. There we go. And this is the original. But I also have this one that I made this morning. If you follow me on Instagram, I already posted this there. And for this one, what I did is I used my stamping blends to color in the flowers, and then I used the die to cut it out. The embossing folder is the same, and I just used, this is another new stamp set. I'm not sure where it went. Much gratitude, but it has a lot of different sayings. Let me see if I can grab it here quick. I'm a mess. Here it is. Heartfelt wishes. So you have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, sending love, and then you have some smaller ones as well. Very pretty. So I just gold embossed that one. So we're all set. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. And all of my links will be listed down below. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much.